there was this article that I came across, and it was very disturbing. The article was about this 14-year-old who went and murdered her brother's 15-year-old girlfriend. And what happened is her motivation was quite simple. She was trying to go and bring her brother back to the family, and also she went and said that she was angry because her brother's girlfriend made him happy in ways that she couldn't. Now, I'm just reading between the lines here, but I'm starting to go and think that either A, little sister had a crush on big brother, or B, these two siblings were going at it. Which may explain why she went and drove an entire 11 miles one way, I believe, to go and get rid of the competition. However, as disturbing as all this is, it gets worse. And not for the news article, but instead down in the comments. And what I mean by this is, the people in the comments are just eating this up like crazy. Such as this one comment right here. How I love white crime! It's so exciting and delicious! There's incest and other beautiful elements at work here. I find black crime so fucking boring. Always some stupid drive-by or a gang shooting gone wrong. White crime is always movie like a real cliffhanger. Yeah, it gets worse. People go on and they go and talk about this, and a lot of them are mentioning the entire potential incest thing going on, but a lot of them are just out of their mind happy that, yeah, the criminal's white. What? Why should we be happy that the criminal is white? That makes no sense at all. It's very disturbing that people are using this as a way to bash white people. And the entire reason I say this is because imagine just for a moment that this was a black person who did it. Actually, better yet, let me go and give you some crimes that black people committed. One such black person was, and this was by someone both the victim and the family knew, okay? The perpetrator had been to their house several times. So, they're well familiar with the family. Well, what happened is, someone went and got stabbed in the neck over a piece of chicken. Now, I know that KSC's is finger licking good, but I don't think I want an ass kicking, let alone a successful murder being taken place over it. And if you think that's bad, let's look at the black woman who went and took her 6-month baby and then used it as a bludgeoning object against the child's father. So here it is, she's beating the father of the child with her 6-month-old baby, and after she was done with this, she threw the baby on the sand. And I'm just sitting here like, if I actually sat around and took either of these articles and went and said, oh, you see that? That just proves that black people are nothing but animals. They're hardly any better than monkeys and apes. They're all just a bunch of deranged criminals and they should all be locked up. This is proof that this comment has been deleted. Well, of course it would have been deleted because, oh no, you're saying something bad about black people. That's terrible. They're just like everyone else. Except when a black person does it, we go and actually put the kibosh on people talking about stuff like this, and we're pretty open-minded when people say the exact same thing about white people. And yes, one commenter did, however, point out that, yes, if she were black, the message boards would be closed from the 6 racist attacks, but since she is a pretty white girl, the posts are rather moderate. And despite someone pointing this out, someone basically went and said, well, you know what? Screw the statistics. White people commit sick, heinous crimes. How freaking sick is this? And she's only 14! They are freaking evil! They commit crimes like taking out life insurance policies on their kids and then kill them. Go in churches and kill people praying. Go on college campuses and kill innocent college kids. They are the epitome of evil. How's that for your freaking FBI statistics? And about your FBI statistics for a moment. Turns out black people make up only 13% of people in the U.S., okay? However, they are responsible for 52% of murders. Not that I'm really concerned or nothing, because those 52% of murders are usually done against other black people. I'm not kidding. Before you go and call someone your homie, you might want to be a little bit careful, because I'm telling you, they may be the one that's putting the knife in your back. But of course, if I went and said anything like this, that would be shut down immediately because, oh no, I'm a racist white person. How dare I go and point out facts and use logic and reason when it's not to a black person's favor. Let's all just stick around to talking about how terrible white people are, shall we? But still, the point of it is, yes, the main thing that happened, it's terrible, it's horrible, and it should have never happened. However, the exact same thing is true for what's taking place in the comments. And yes, it is because of double standards like this is probably the main reason why we are never going to go and get along as a species. We are simply too concerned about one another's skin color and not about that, yeah, evil is done by all kinds of people, no matter what your skin color, black, white, it don't matter. People, not race, but people are evil. That's just the way it works. And I'm not, of course, saying all people, but I am saying, yes, if you want to go and start blaming someone, blame human nature. Start there. Not only would you be more likely to be correct by doing such a thing, but also tend not to look like some kind of racist bigot.